From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Features Edition for Monday, February the 17th, 2020. Israeli company WaterJen is hoping to make a difference for the Palestinians in Gaza and solve the urgent need there for clean drinking water. WaterJen uses an atmospheric water generator, or AWG, to provide clean and fresh drinking water out of air. And they, in cooperation with Israel's Arava Institute for Environmental Studies, the Palestinian non-governmental organization Damor for Community Development, and the municipality of Abbasan al-Kabira, launched a pilot program in Abbasan al-Kabira in Gaza last week. WaterJen said, responding in accordance with our belief that every human being, regardless of race, gender, or religion, has a fundamental right to clean drinking water, we are helping some of Israel's next-door neighbors gain access to fresh water, a resource that is lacking in Gaza. Arava Director David Lehrer said the introduction of WaterJen into Gaza is not only a proof of concept for a cutting-edge technology, but a proof of concept that Palestinians and Israelis can do more than launch attacks at each other. We can instead, he said, work together to improve lives, solve humanitarian problems, build trust, and restore hope. Well, a new initiative here in the U.S. is hoping to help combat anti-Semitism in a very personal way. The Meet a Jew, Make a Friend pop-up is an initiative of Jew in the City, setting up camp in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, tomorrow to interact with passersby and give people an opportunity to meet and interact with Orthodox Jews, some possibly for the first time, and vice versa. Crown Heights has seen a spate of anti-Semitic incidents of late and has a history of tensions between the Jewish and Black communities there. The group said when people see each other as labels and not fellow human beings, walls go up, suspicion goes up, and hate goes up. When there is dialogue, there is a chance for common humanity to be shared and to learn about one another. The co-founders of an Arab and Jewish nonprofit are in the U.S. this week to share their work. Revital Dueck, who is a Jewish Israeli, and Sami Saadi, who is Arab, lead Tzofen, which promotes high-tech in Arab society in Israel to help economic development and foster integration, cooperation, and coexistence in Israeli society. Well, a 93-year-old Holocaust survivor was able to fulfill his dream of visiting an IDF base. Irving Beanstock of Charlotte, North Carolina, with the help of the FIDF, Friends of the IDF, saw that dream come true earlier this month. Beanstock escaped Germany with his family and went on to serve in the U.S. Army. Arriving at the Israeli base, he said to see a Jew in uniform serving the Jewish state is a victory, and it feels we have come such a long way. A ceremony was held last week to properly mark the graves of Jewish soldiers in the Philippines. 5 American Jewish soldiers were buried at the Manila American Cemetery and Memorial 75 years ago, mistakenly with Latin cross headstones, discovered recently by Operation Benjamin, an American organization which aims to ensure that Jewish American soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice during World War II are buried under headstones that correctly reflect their faith. And last week, co-founder of the organization and Yeshiva University faculty Rabbi Jacob J. Schachter led a ceremony to replace the headstones with those featuring the Star of David. A federal judge said to be the longest serving has finally retired at the age of 98. The Daily News reported that Jack Weinstein, who is Jewish, spent nearly 53 years on the bench, appointed in 1967 by President Lyndon B. Johnson. Weinstein contributed to the landmark case against racial segregation in public schools. He told the Daily News that he often pushed for the shortest prison sentences possible so people could try to build a better life, saying we need to rule from a place of love, not hate. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Monday, February the 17th at 7 o'clock. It's The Wisdom of Dr. Ruth at 7:30, a musical tribute to one of the great cantors of the 20th century, Naftali Hershtik. featuring many outstanding cantors of today and a closing duet sung by Naphtali and his cantor son Netanel. That's from the Hampton Synagogue. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with CUNY professor Jerome Chanis, who talks about JFK and his relationship with Israel. At 10, Bernard Henri Levy discusses the changing role of America on the global political scene. And coming up next, it's Good Week Israel. And that's the JBS News Features edition for Monday, February the 17th, 2020. I will be back tomorrow with the regular JBS News Update.